Coach Mike Lightfoot. I still stay with the title of coach, even though I'm retired from coaching now, but I coached for 40 years at the high school and college level. I went to Bethel College, now Bethel University, graduated, then went into high school coaching locally, and then back to Bethel for 30 more years as a 30-year run as a head basketball coach and director of athletics. So I've always lived in northern Indiana my entire life, which was really kind of a blessing because in my profession, people move around a lot. And so it's been really good to stay close to home. People always ask the why. Why do you coach? Why have you been involved in that? I think that for me, the greatest thing is watching people grow between the 18 and 23 years of age, see that they find out their mission, and then also understanding what it takes to be part of a team. Because I think that is a key part of everyone's life is how you do things as a team. And I always say that individuals can make things happen, but teams make miracles happen. You know, I think many of us have times where we have, I call it sudden change. You're going to have an experience of sudden change. And that was what happened to me as I grew up with one sister who was 4 years older than me, so she could drive me to practices and do all the things both parents worked. So a lot of the things that happened to me through athletics happened because I had a sister that was willing to take me everywhere. Well, as I got into coaching, she told me many, many times, she says, I know that you're going to be the one that's going to go off and do great things at the Division I level. But I want you to know that I'm going to stay close to home. Me and my husband and my two daughters will stay real close to home, and we'll take care of mom and dad while you do those things. Sudden change. My sister was killed in a car wreck at the age of 34, and all of a sudden left two beautiful young girls behind and a husband that was asking a lot of questions and didn't have very many answers. So the sudden change for me was redirect. And so I felt the need to be home and stay home. So, you know, I look at that and I always say that when adversity hits, you can become motivated, frustrated, or intimidated. And I looked at it as a chance that, hey, I need to settle here. I need to stay here. I need to be thinking more about others than self and my own projections and things I wanted to do. And so that was a turning point in my life to focus in on staying where I'm at, bloom where I'm planted, and enjoy that ride as well. I think every one of us, sometime in our lives, start asking, what's the purpose? Why do I do what I do? And I think the thing that I've always looked for is asking God, okay, what's the next thing? What is my purpose? What is my why? And it goes down to really looking to serve other people. If you want to be happy for a lifetime, I think one of the challenges is you have to serve others. Look for ways to serve others. And so that has been my why, because life is very, very short. And it goes by, as we all know, so fast that we need to really focus in on what we're doing each and every day of our life. Focus in on the now, not the next. Many times I'm just focused in on, okay, what am I going to do next? Where am I going next? What are we going to do here? What are we going to do there? We're not guaranteed the next. And so I need to focus in on what am I doing today in my life? What am I doing right now? What am I doing with my kids and my grandkids and my spouse and my faith? All those things are so important in the now because we don't have any guarantees of the next. I find that many times I find myself wishing for the next and not realizing there are no replays in life. I've got to take care of the now. And so it's not the next game, it's not the next year, it's not this or that, or after retirement, whatever. I've got to focus in, what am I going to do today to make the world a better place? You know, what do you do when you're working? What can you do to do better? I think that each and every one of us can be a great encourager. You know, I've always said, who needs encouragement? If you're breathing, you need encouragement. So if you want to make an eternal impact on someone's life, why not be a great encourager? And I think one of the things to do is to look for ways to do that in public. Praise and encourage people in public. When they do something well, let everybody celebrate those things. I don't think we do enough celebrating of great accomplishments or even small accomplishments. I think we need to be a people group, an organization that says, let's celebrate life. Let's celebrate small, great things, goals, whatever they are, and encourage one another to lift each other up and do a better job. We live in a really negative world. There's so much out there that's negative. And if we can be a light into a dark world, one of the things we can do is be a great encourager, try to help each other out. But one of the best things you can do is be a great encourager in the workplace.